one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking Alex Pereira. We're also talking about Alex Pereira's potential move up to heavyweight. I think the move that's inevitable. I did not think that Khalil Roundtree would be an opponent. No disrespect to Khalil, but I think this move is inevitable. Maybe 1-2 fight. And it seems like the Glover Teixeira thinks the same. We're talking about the former light heavyweight champion. We're going to talk about Teixeira's recent comments a little bit more, but before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. UFC 307, Khalil Roundtree challenges for the light heavyweight title against current light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira, right around the corner, really. And surprisingly, there's not been as much hype as I would have liked for this fight. I think this fight is a very tough fight for both fighters. And I think that Alex Pereira truthfully has his hands full. Obviously, the guy has power. But it's been demonstrated that Alex Pereira has holes in his game and he can be put out, obviously. You don't have to track back far in order for us to see that. Essentially, that's how he moved up to light heavyweight. That happened immediately after him losing that middleweight title to his long-time opponent, let's say, Israel Adesanya, which really highlights how good, right, Israel Adesanya is to have knocked out the current light heavyweight champion and the guy that's looking almost unstoppable. But it seems like that people kind of forget that he did lose via knockout to Israel Adesanya, and Adesanya almost finished him more than once in both fights in the UFC. So, that being said, the guy can be hurt. What I'm trying to say here is that if he was put out in 185 by Adesanya, if Adesanya had the power to put him out, then Khalil Roundtree definitely possesses the power to put Pereira out. I wouldn't imagine that Alex's camp is overlooking the guy, even though some of the comments sometimes kind of hint towards that. It's a very serious task, the night of UFC 307, and obviously, whoever thinks anything's guaranteed, you have to question those statements. So I just hope that Pereira and his camp are not overlooking the Roundtree, the guy who possesses a lot of power, finished a numerous amount of his previous opponents leading up to this fight, obviously. And many people have added their comments on this fight. Some of those comments were just surprise, people being surprised, and they're expressing those. But here we're talking about Glover Teixeira, a very close person to Alex Pereira's camp. And his comment, in my eyes, kind of overlooking UFC 307. He talks about the heavyweight division. He thinks that Alex Pereira gives heavyweights a very difficult time. One issue with the statement, let's talk about UFC 307, okay? Because Khalil Roundtree is... in all honesty, that night he will be a heavyweight, after rehydrating and stuff like that. So, that being said, very serious test. But say he gets past Roundtree and the Ankalaev fight, that will happen. Say Ankalaev gets that opportunity sometime 2025. If he gets past his upcoming opponent, that is, after those fights, even if Alex Pereira loses, let's say he moves up to heavyweight. As of now, the landscape, I think, is perfect for Alex Pereira to move up to that heavyweight division. Obviously, John Jones one more fight, Stipe Miocic, allegedly, and then it kind of leaves Tom Aspinall without an opponent, and I would not be opposed to seeing Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira for that heavyweight championship sometime 2025. But, we have to understand that in order for Alex to get to that, it's going to require him to get passed through, I would say, Khalil Roundtree and Ankalaev. Perhaps a loss would help him in this situation if his true intention is to move up to heavyweight. It's very interesting for me to see. Will this happen? I think the move up to heavyweight is inevitable. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.